Previously on the 10 dial.
Sweet. It's the little things in this game that come back to you as you're just hammering away. Gonna be lots of hammering, I think. You're always using that workbench. Like, you're never not using it. It is maybe the most important, a favorite pastime of mine in Boundless. Go ahead and get a whole bunch of things done. You know, whether it's your smelting or your crafting. And when you come back, you've got a whole bunch of stuff that you can use to craft even more stuff and do all the things that you were looking to do. What the heck is off in that direction? Maybe we take a quick look over there. Well, gee, I wonder what's over here. Nothing so far as we've gone on here. A lot more of these little waterways. Pretty cool. I realize as I've been going, I should probably be collecting more and more of these little bitties. And I'm also realizing, holy crap, I forgot how crazy Beacon is. We've got some plans for what we want to do. Aside from building up our dock and, you know, eventually moving our buns over to another planet. I mean, probably not that one, but another one. But, you know, all that, well-laid plans and all. I'd really like to see what else is over here. So far, it just seems like it's more stuffs, more desert. And I know in previous episodes we found like caves and all that, and it's like, it'd be pretty cool to check all that out. But I'm really curious what the heck is over here, because I don't really remember much desert on Beacon, but I do remember a desert. Because there's a desert on most of these planets, so, you know, that's a thing. I'm really, I was going to say, I'm really hoping we find something. And then, lo and behold, we did find a cave. I've got torches, so this is worth it for me. So for anybody new or old to Boundless, caves are incredibly important because of this. Materials. I don't know what it is. There seems to be a ton of materials. Oh, nice. Don't make a scene about copper seam. Beautiful. There seems to be a ton of materials in caves, whether that is on purpose or not. And this is just a small little cave. But what we used to do in days past is just keep on tunneling. Some cases you'd be doing some strip mining, you know, so we just keep on going and see what you run into. Other times, you know, maybe you've got like an atlas and you're looking for something specific. We're not going to do that here on Beacon. We do that with maybe like iron or diamonds or anything like that way down the road. But we would just sit here and strip mine like this, potentially for hours. Maybe finding stuff, maybe not finding anything. And so far it looks like there's not much here until now. Okay. into another little cave. So maybe I just ended up in the wrong one. Nice. And this is about what we want. We want a cave that looks like it goes somewhere so that we can spelunk on down. We want more materials without really having to dig into the side of those ridiculous cliff sides. But it looks like we're maybe not going to get that. Huh. Getting some weird little caves here. Is there anything else up top? You never know what you're going to get here with any of these caves. So you kind of just take them as you get them. Because we're not really worried about getting lost. Or finding our way back. That used to be a legit concern. I don't care enough about the whole potential of getting lost in this game. I could just bump up to the top whenever I'm done doing whatever I'm doing. This seems like kind of a bust on this cave. A little bit of a bummer. But that's the risk of going into the caves. Another risk on other planets is dying, so I think we made out pretty nicely here. Yep, back into the same. Just not much here. Darn. There we go. Bumped right to the top. So this was the cave. Assuming part of the cave network. Maybe this part's actually better. No. Man, I feel like I'm looking for a cave I'm never going to find. Alright. Fine. Again, I think this is the second one of these I've found where it's kind of like a hobbit hole kind of cave. And I'm really digging it because that would be cool to build for sure. That looks like home. No, home's that way. Okay, so we want to go the opposite. I'm going to go over this way. Oh man, I am so thirsty for a cave. Not as hungry as I am for some food. Don't have much on me. This is one of those spur of the moment expeditions, as I feel like, hey, maybe most of them should be this way. But I feel like if you aren't exploring in this game, you're kind of missing your chance at a little bit of mystery. And this is a thing I've always come back to with Boundless, is that sometimes the mystery just goes on you. And whether that's your fault or the game's fault, sometimes it's a combination of the two. I feel like you gotta find it again. And exploring a planet, especially one like this, we know that not many people stay here on Beacon. We know that we can probably find some nice mystery here, whether it's a build out in the middle of nowhere or just a cool little area like this. This is rad. I could see some really cool builds happening in this area right here with all of these little natural waterways. I mean, you could do something really neat here. I kind of wish it was on a different planet because back in again, it's a starter planet. You don't typically stay here for very long unless you're building maybe like a hub town or something like that so that people can, come back and forth to the planet. Oh, wow. There's a snow biome? Is that what I'm seeing? I don't remember there being... Oh, is it just straight snowing here? I don't remember that happening on Beacon, but my brain could be forgetting. Well, it looks cool under the snow, too. Yeah, oh man, I am really interested in this little area right here. Enough that I think I want to pop it into my location. So let me do that quick. All right, now that that's all handled and we got a huge blizzard, let's continue on, I guess. It looks like there might be something up here. Not sure what it is. But that is the... Oh, this looks really cool under the snow. Like straight out of a Bob Ross painting. Awesome. So I think whatever we saw in the distance there was probably Aquatopia again. However, going off in a slightly different direction, I do see that there is something over this way, and I don't know what that might be. Oh boy, that is a drop. Well, in order to adventure, sometimes you've got to take risks, and sometimes you actually got to take some leaps. It feels great every time. Let's get our buns over this way and see what's over here. Man, this forest just looks so cool under the snow. Wow. This terrain is treacherous. We're going to have to really use our... Oh, boy. We can make that. We're going to really have to use our skills here to move it along. Just lots of jumping, really. Oh, wow. That didn't really help. Okay, no. Forgot they connect like this. I can tell you from not playing for a little bit now, I'm actually having a really nice time just exploring. Still one of my favorite things to do in this game. Just explore, see what you run into. I know that's pretty typical for a game like this, but again, that mystery, if you can find it again, kind of worth it. Kind of worth it. Nice to fall back into this game. Oh, there we go. Climbing mountains, apparently. That is another added benefit to exploring, other than, you know, finding cool stuff, learning some locations, and, you know, finding just all the things. You get a little bit of experience along the way. Ooh. Do see this over here. It might have been worth the journey here. Let's find out. Oh, that's a stout wild stock? I'm not going to make that mad. I think we'll pummel us into the ground. All right, what is this over here? I've just got to know. There's a build, I believe, over in that direction we're going to check out as well, but this thing has been lighting up the forest for a while. And I just have to know what it is. Who built it? King Leonidas. Awesome name. Looks like a build in progress. I dig it. Pretty cool. I like the template you got going here. Cool stairs. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can build something really neat just out here in seemingly the middle of nowhere. Kind of what you're looking for. What is this over here? Fortune. And this looks really nice. A nice... Oh, it's an unnamed settlement. Oh, but it gets you to a hub. Okay. spatula. Well, I wasn't planning on venturing forth quite like this. However, this is a small portal network. And it has got some tasty areas. Siphonic's America is one of my favorite planets to really just go collect a whole bunch of materials. So it's nice to know this exists. It's so far from me. So that's a little bit of a bummer. That I probably would actually want to set up some kind of little hub area here so that I could come back. I'm not really sure how that would work for me without setting up portals and all of that, but very cool, man. I like the cut of this building's jib. It looks very cool. Oh, it's just decorative twisted wood. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, what kind of wood is that? It looks great. Very simple, out in the middle of nowhere building. Always a fan of that. And honestly, finding a portal network, unbelievably cool. Alright, so we just bought a portal token here. I don't really remember how these work, so I'll have to figure that out again. I just don't remember. But apparently I just bought one, and maybe I can actually get here without too much trouble in the future? Maybe I could message somebody and see if I can get this portal. That would be rad. It'd also be cool to just have one pretty close to here, too. Because to portal from our home to here to go there, that's not that big of a deal to me. That would be quite all right. What is that off in the distance? We're just doing all of the exploring today. All of it. Nice to know we could go off planet if we wanted to. I don't know that our character is necessarily ready for that. But we might be in the future. Just really enjoying the exploring. Finding new things. Trying to figure out how do I get from one side of a cliff face to another side of a cliff face. Made it. Nailed it. Now, could I find the thing I was actually looking for? Probably not. Oh, there it is. Wow, it's way off in the distance. And that could have been a cave and I could have died. Gotta watch for these caves, which I've now completely abandoned as a mission here. Wow. This is going to get a little bit more treacherous than I want here. Sorry about that interruption there. It's going to happen from time to time. But we have got to know what this thing is. I feel like I may have been here before, but I've got to know what the heck this is. It will drive me crazy. And that's a good feeling sometimes to have here in Boundless, because it's kind of part of the mystery. Kind of along that same line. Where it's like, you just want to know, what is that cool thing in the distance? How far does this cave go? What kind of cool stuff is over here? You know, things like that. You just need to have answers. And this is one of those for me. It's pretty far away still, and it's not that bad. It's been a long journey. I don't care how much further we have to go. We're seeing what this thing is. All right. Wow, okay. This is a pretty crazy build over here. Very excited for this. Ooh, copper. Be very excited to grab some of that too. We should definitely be doing that here soon. Oh, this looks... Raiden? There's the Easy Peasy Humble Grove, which looks awesome. Very cool. Nice, cool looking farm. Love the whole layout of all this. Man, this is impressive. Is this what we were seeing in the distance here? Oh no, we were seeing whatever this is. What is that? Just something going down? Like, what is that? I've got to know. Can I go in here? Oh wow, it looks even cooler in here. What is this? I don't... It's like a way to go up and down. I mean, I guess you would have to have this portal active, but... Man, I've got to know what this is. We just can't quite get up there. Pretty rad, though. I think I know what this is. This is a water elevator. Yeah, these are really nice. Big old farm. Wowie. Just impressive. Yeah, this farm is massive. Very cool. How it just keeps going up. I'd really like to know where that goes. I don't think we're going to find out this time. What is over there? So many things in the distance here. Oh my gosh. I think we just happened upon a giant town. A bridge. Well, we've got to see what this bridge is all about here. Big fan of bridges. Oh, can't get back down, huh? Well, we're going to take a little bit of damage getting down here. Oh, could I have just fallen directly down? It didn't look like it. Where's this bridge at? Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at... Oh, man. All of the time and ingenuity for this. Very cool. Big fan of bridges. Love building bridges in games. I've been known to build a couple, I would say. And also promise a few others and then never come through on them. But very cool. What is all this? No clue. But it seems like they are working hard out here on getting something crazy going. This is the Omnishop. Oh, wow. There's a full-on shop. There's a lot of good stuff here. I am just seeing, oh, yeah. Don't be afraid to buy stuff at a shop. Very cool. I don't really have a lot of cash, but this is a nice little shop in seemingly the middle of nowhere. Big shop, too. Lots of room for expansion if you need it. Very cool. This is what happens when you explore. You potentially find something crazy awesome in the middle of nowhere. Something you never thought you would find. And it makes the journey all that much more worth it. Really rad. This whole little setup they've got here. This town and then the shop. Very cool overall. Curious to see where they go with it. They've got a lot of space, so they could really do whatever they want with it. We'll see how they go. I'm digging it. I really am digging it. Very cool. Oh, I just love the vibe of this whole place. It's so bright and vibrant. Oh, this is the level grinders. This is really neat too. Man, what a time. Yeah, it's the Humble Grove Foom area. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. Very neat little setup they've got over here. Curious to see where it goes. Man, this was a nice journey. Beautiful little expedition. Thanks for coming with me on it. I'm definitely curious to come back here. We'll definitely going to put a marker in our places for this one so we can come back here. We'll see. Lots of things to kind of use in the future here on this expedition. Really fun overall, though. So thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Remember to stay safe out there and embrace the chill. I need to go eat a bunch of food.